Hey YouTube, it's me Nikki 30MD. I am here to do a quick little review on my latest hairstyle. It is the Aliexpress lace frontal closure and the Genesis Virgin Brazilian body wave hair or wavy hair. I installed this on Saturday, June 16th, and the reason I'm doing my little mini review is because I'm going to take it all out. Today is Friday, June 22nd, so not even a week later, I'm going to take it all out. The reason being is I'm not feeling the frontal closure, and I'll give you guys some a close-up look at that, and you can tell for yourself why. Basically, I want to say that I love this hair, including the lace frontal closure. I even love that hair. It's all very beautiful. I've gotten at least three compliments this week on the hair. The first one was from my supervisor. She told me it was very pretty. The second one was from two coworkers that worked in my building, and they told me I had very pretty hair. And so the third one was from my immediate coworker, who said every time she sees my hair, she just wants to touch it. So those are very good reviews, and I feel real good about that. The reason why I don't like the lace frontal closure is because it reminds me of a lace front wig. That's not a bad thing, but I had no real intentions of putting glue on my on the lace part to bond it to my head, because I felt like that would be a daily task and one that would actually affect me washing it, co-washing it, and stuff like that. So I just feel like I don't want to be bothered with that part of it. I love the lace frontal. It is really pretty. I love the part that's in there, everything. Mind you, this is my first installation of a lace frontal closure, and I pretty much didn't really know what I was doing, so I followed a few videos, and I got the idea that I was supposed to put it on first, so I did that first, and then I sewed in my weft around it, or my weave around it. But when it came time, my point was to have a side part. So I was going to have a side part where the majority of the hair was going to be, yes, I think on this side, and then the part was supposed to be lower. So just to show you guys, it was supposed to be a lot more like that, but because I guess my head is big or the thing is movable, it pretty much almost goes to a center part. But it's been okay. I think I have a bobby pin in here that kind of sort of makes it tilt over a little bit. But this is what I don't like, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Basically, you can see my own hair, and then if you lift it, you can see more of it. So I haven't really been feeling that. I feel like it just seems too wiggy. And then with the part from the lace frontal, it's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is very pretty. I just love that. But it's not down enough, and I would, because of the way I sewed it on first and everything, I would literally need to bond it down, and I don't want to bond it down. So I'm thinking it's not going to work for me. So I'm going to take it out, and then I'm going to also the rest of the Brazilian wave, you know, it's 3 packs, 20, 18, and 16, and I have all 3 in my hair, and it just feels really heavy right here, really thick and heavy, and I don't like thick and heavy. Like, the wind was blowing my hair, because I have a sunroof in my truck, and it was blowing my hair, and I mean, it was like very hard pressed to get to my scalp, or, you know, to like blow, and my scalp is revealed. And if, you know, when it's like that, it's just far too thick, too much going on under there. So I think, you know, in order to use all of the hair, I just did too much. So what I'm going to do is, I'm still going to try for a side part. I'm not going to do any leave out. That is the bonus of the lace frontal. I did not have to leave any of my hair out, so I love that part. But I'm going to just basically do an invisible part with the wefts, the weave. So I'm just going to sew it into a side part and then seam it together so that it's like a little fake weave part or whatever. I'm going to figure that out too. I got all tomorrow, Saturday, to do my hair, but I'm going to take it out tonight so that I can, you know, do it all in spells and not be overwhelmed. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I wanted to show it. I wanted to show how it looked and everything. It's the shedding is very minimal, and I think for me, I'm very rough on hair, so I'm gonna get shedding regardless. And then I had this hair for almost a month, I think, and the weave, and I just left it in the package, so it was getting no love for almost a month. I don't know if that's good or bad. So I think it dried out a little bit, and you know, when we keep our hair in braids and we take it out, the dead hair comes out when you comb your hair out. So I think maybe some dead hair was in here. Well, it is dead hair, but basically it was some shedding. So and I only get, I mean, compared to other brands of hair that I will not name, but I've done videos on them that shed like Google gobs. This is nothing. I mean, nothing. I don't even blink. So yeah, this is really good hair. It's very pretty. The smell, I haven't been able to get rid of the smell. For one, I did wash this 5 times. I washed each bundle about 3 times each. But then I went back over it with body wash, and that made the hair itself smell good. But because I didn't want to ruin the weft, I didn't wash the weft part of it, so it still has that odor. And because I didn't want to like mess with the hair too much this week, I've only been spraying. I washed it once. That was that Monday, or that Sunday. No, that Monday, because I rolled it up that Saturday night. That Monday I did wash it, but after that I didn't wash it no more. I just kept spraying it because I didn't want the tracks to grow together or get weird where I would have difficulty to take it out. So I will say when I spray it, it gets a little bit stringy, but eventually it like does the wave up. So that's like real pretty to me. Like I'm used to the tighter curls, but this is actually really pretty. And what else did I want to say? Oh, when I rolled it up with the rod rollers, it was dry hair. I think I had wet it just to see what it had did. And then later that night, while it was probably a little bit damp, I rolled it up with rod rollers. And then the next morning, it was so tight, like you would not even, there was no length whatsoever. It was like up here. And I looked like, is it Ethel from Lucy, Ricardo, I Love Lucy? I looked like Ethel. I mean, the way it was just like some 50s hairstyle. It was just weird. But and so it curls really pretty, really nice. All I did was use the Carefree Curl Activator. I put that in my hand and then I rubbed it through the curls and they dropped to a decent level where I felt like, okay, this is cool. So yeah, the hair is very maneuverable, very manageable, and I have no regrets with any of them. The lace frontal closure, it blends so well. It curls up just as good as the bottom, and it doesn't even look like there's a difference. So I'm very happy with the lace frontal. I just can't do the gluing and bonding right now. That's not what I'm ready for. Speaking of the company that I got the lace frontal closure from, Miss Elaine, I told you all about her in my last email. She is such a nice lady. She emailed me and asked me if I was interested in anything else to let her know, any other hair products or whatever. So I'm going to be searching her store for some curly hair specials or weaves, however she bundles them. I haven't really checked that yet, but I want some curlier hair. I love this body wave, but I think I want some tighter curls too, and so I'm gonna look on there for that, and hopefully I will have that by August. I think this will come out sometime around the end of July, and then I'll put the curly hair in August. So I'm going to go back and forth, and hopefully I can spread these hairs out and make them last a little bit by flipping back and forth. So that is all I wanted to share. I will come back and do a follow-up video when I when I redo this, and hopefully I get the part right, because I've never done that before, but I'm kind of really wanting to not have any leave out. So practice makes perfect. At one point I couldn't even do a sew-in on myself, and now look at me. So practice makes perfect. I'm going to look forward to making that, perfecting that. So I will be back to show you guys what I end up creating. All right, so if you have any questions, let me know. I'll get back to you, and have a great weekend.